Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight to Boston here, the King of Boston. And today we're back for episode 4 of the Red Sox franchise here on MLB 14, the show. And we're simulating up until the next game. I pinpointed as a game I wanted to play. And it's a game that's happening this weekend, Red Sox versus Tigers in ALCS rematch. And take a look at this. We have yet to lose in May yet. We're at May 14th now, and you can see some guys going down with injuries. Nothing too big. This is the first big one. Victorino's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Nothing too surprised there. The guy's been pretty injury prone in his time as a member of the Red Sox. But we're going to call up Bryce Brents instead of Jackie Bradley Jr. Bradley is a guy that just is simply not ready yet. In real life, I'm in full support of him being on the Major League club, but right now, considering how he's doing in this game, and considering his overall rating, he is not ready for the big league club, so I'm going to keep him down there until he proves that he can hit the AAA level, and then hopefully that'll come, some point later in the year, and maybe he can make a contribution to the big league club at the end of the year. But either way, we entered this game, I believe, like 10-1 in May or something. We had won about 13 in a row. We were 12-15, I believe, and then we won 13 in a row, and then we just lost our last game, the first game of this series. Game 2 is going to feature Justin Verlander versus John Lackey. And yes, this is a rematch of last year's ALCS, so a bit of a storyline coming into this game. But take a look at the Tigers starting lineup. No Miguel Cabrera, he is injured, I do believe. I did not check to see what injury it was, but I believe he is hurt. So they have Alex Gonzalez playing first base, and V-Mart still DHing. First pitch of the game, and no, that was not intentional. Lackey just misses badly on a fastball, and it hits Jackson in the elbow. Second pitch of the game, it's a hit and run. Iglesias executes it perfectly. Jackson's going to head to third, and 2 pitches into this game, it's first and third with no outs for the Tigers. So they're looking to strike quickly here, try to get on the board and get an early lead. Next batter is V-Mart, 1-2 count. That's going to be hit softly, but through the hole into right field for a base hit. Brents fires it into third, and that will score a run. So it's first and second now. Still no away in the inning, and 1-0 already Tigers. Torrey Hunter up next, 0-1 count. The second pitch of the AB, he drives it to deep right center field. Sizemore chasing, it'll get down and one hop up off the wall. Sizemore plays it in, fires it to the cutoff man. Pedroia, the relay home. Not in time, and another run scores, and it's 3-0, 4 batters into the game. Hunter still on second. Take a look at a replay. Beautiful piece of hitting by Torrey Hunter, and he just finds the gap right there and drives in a pair of runs. So a good start for the Tigers, 3-0. Next batter is going to be Alex Avila, the 1-1 count, and Avila lines this one into right. This will be retrieved by Brent, who fires it home. Hunter will stay at second, or at third, I should say. So first and third with no outs in the inning. Lackey looking to get something going here. We actually go out to the mound, and we're going to get Chris Capuano warming up in the bullpen, as this start looks like it could be going bad pretty quickly. Next batter is Andy Dirks, 1-2 count, and this is a bright sign. A 4-6-3 double play. Run comes home, but a big pair of outs right there for the Red Sox, and Dirks grounds into a rally-killing double play. Next batter is Ian Kinsler, the 0-1 count. Lackey from the stretch now, or from the full windup, I should say, for the first time since the first pitch. Grounds it to Herrera at short, and you'll see there in a sec, Herrera getting the start at short today, giving Bogaerts a day off. But that's going to do it. Lackey gets out of the first inning, allows 4 runs. He'll have to look to settle down from this point on. But here you can see a lineup. It's a little bit modified. No Victorino, so we move up Nava to the 2-hole. I would put Bogaerts there, but Bogaerts is getting the day off. Herrera in the 9-hole for the Red Sox this afternoon. So Nava hits second, Brenson right. In the future, I'm probably going to play Carp in left and Nava in right whenever we face a righty with no Victorino. So either way, Ortiz, third batter of the inning after Pedroia struck out in the first at-bat. Second batter was Nava. He popped up, and then Ortiz gets under one, pops it up to center field, and the side will be retired. So through the first inning, take a look at the standings. You can see we've kind of came back. We were like 7 or 8 games back at the start of last episode. Now we're only 3 games back. So we've came back a little bit with our win streak. Nick Castellanos, the batter for the Tigers here. And check out Bryce Brents just completely misplay this ball. He lets it bounce in front of him, and that's going to be a double for the Detroit Tiger rookie third baseman. So Lackey running into some trouble here once again in the second inning. That one not really through a fault of his own, but Iglesias up, and Iglesias lines it into right for a base hit. Castellanos being waved around. The throw from Brents goes all the way home. 2 hops and he's out. Castellanos has gunned out at the plate by the rookie Bryce Brents, and that will retire the side. On to the bottom of the second here is Will Middlebrooks up the 1-1 count, and Middlebrooks lines it off of Justin Verlander's back. Castellanos tries to play with the bare hand, cannot do so, and the Red Sox have their first base runner of the evening, a 1-out single for Will Middlebrooks. Next batter, 2 batters later, it's Bryce Brents, 3-2 count, 2 outs, and check out that hook from Verlander, just freezing Brents, and his first or actually this is, I guess he played in the in the game the night before, but his 5th at-bat of his Major League career ends up as an unsuccessful one. So next inning now, it is the top of the 3rd, and V-Mart's going to get things going here with a gap shot. He's going to end up holding at first, though. V-Mart, not the fleetest of foot. Sizemore plays it nicely and fires into second. So, man on first with no out. Next batter is Torrey Hunter. First pitch, and Hunter lines it into right field, and that is going to put V-Mart on third. So another first and third situation with no outs, and now the Tigers threatening once again. The next batter is going to be Alex Avila, and Avila the 2-2 count. From the stretch, Lackey gets him looking on the 2-seamer. Probably a bad call right there. Looked a little off the plate, but we'll take any break we can get at this point. Next batter, Andy Dirks, is already grounded into one rally-killing double play, and he's going to ground into another. 4-6-3 for the second time this evening, and Dirks goes down, and Lackey gets out of the inning. So still 4-0. Now later in the game, top of the 4th, Castellanos goes down looking another 2-seamer for a strikeout, and Lackey finally starting to find command of his fastball, something he struggled with in the first inning, often getting behind in counts and then trying to throw pitches over the middle that were hit. And anyway, there's a nice play by Bryce Brentz right there. Jackson lined that one towards the pole into the corner, but Brentz makes a nice play to track that one down. Bottom of the 4th, 0-2 count, Ortiz up, and Ortiz is late on that fastball. Verlander was doing a phenomenal job all evening of mixing up his pitches, mixing up speeds, locations, and all that, and he completely kept the Red Sox out balanced. There you can see this time Pierzynski is late on a curveball, 80-mile-an-hour hook, left it over the plate, but it was enough to get a strikeout. And now bottom of the 5th inning, 2-2 count, and you guys know where this one is going, although a questionable call right there. Still a great hook right there from Verlander, and Brentz goes down looking his second strikeout of the evening. He is now 0 for 6 this season after an 0 for in the previous night. 3-2 count though, and Kinsler lines this one at Middlebrooks. A nice play, great reaction at the hot corner over there by Middlebrooks, and that is going to get Lackey out of the inning. So bottom of the 6th, 1-2 count. Herrera frozen on that curveball. Just dominant pitching performance so far from Verlander. Pedroia has already struck out once tonight, and he's going to make it two, swinging and missing on a pitch in the dirt. This one actually gets away from Avila, but he recovers nicely, throws it onto first in time, and that is going to make it the second out of the inning. After the inning, we're into the 6th inning recap. Tigers absolutely dominating so far with those 4 runs in the first, but Lackey has really settled down, and he's pitching into the 7th inning now. 0-1 count. Jackson swings it, or hits it into right field for a fly out. Brentz will be under, and he'll make the grab. So Lackey actually gets us through 7 innings. Pretty nice pitching performance considering how he did in the first. Now bottom of the 7th, 1-2 count on Middlebrooks up. And just take a look on the replay how late Middlebrooks was in this fastball. This is just a testament to how off balance I was kept all night long by the great pitching of Justin Verlander. Take a look at Middlebrooks, how late he is on the swing. The ball pretty much is at his belt already before he even starts his swing. So just a beautiful pitching performance by Verlander. Lackey here pitching into the 8th, 0-1 count, and Lackey is going to kick and deal, hit it, or Iglesias hits this one to second, and it's misplayed by Pedroia, who just kind of runs over the ball. So it's going to be a leadoff base runner for the Tigers, looking for some more insurance. They have struggled to hit the ball off Lackey ever since those first pair of innings. 2-0 count to V-Mart, and he lines it down the right field line for a base hit. Brent's over to play it. Iglesias actually dove back to first, and thinking that Napoli caught that, but Brent's kind of fiddles around with it there in right field and cannot throw it to second in time. Next batter's Torrey Hunter, 1-1 count. This one hits softly to first, to second for 1, back to first, not in time. So Hunter reaches safely, and it's going to be first and third with 1 out. Next batter is Alex Avila. A couple timely DPs already tonight. This time, it gets away from Pierzynski, and I don't know why Iglesias is trying to come home here. Pierzynski almost misplays it, actually tosses that one back to Lackey, but we get the out, and that is what counts. Don't know why Iglesias was trying this in a 4-0 game. Actually, I don't know why Iglesias would be trying this no matter what the situation is. That was just a pretty stupid move, and if I'd played that cleanly, it would have looked stupider. But either way, now runner on second with 2 away. Batter is still Alex Avila, the 2-2 count, and Avila pops this one up. Middlebrooks right under it. He will make the play, and that will get Lackey out of the inning. So that would be it for Lackey. He gets us through 8 innings. Pretty good performance, like I said, considering his first couple of innings. He really settled down and didn't tax our bullpen like I thought he was going to for a while. So good performance out of him in hindsight. Pierzynski swings and misses, but this one once again gets away from Avila. This time it goes the opposite way, and that is going to get Pierzynski to first safely. So a runner on first. Next batter is Grady Sizemore, the 3-2 count, and Sizemore lines it, but it's caught. So if Sizemore hits that one 3 inches to the left, we got men on first and second, 1 away, finally getting to Verlander, and we'd have pinch hitter Xander Bogaerts up on deck. But instead, That's a line out, and we're going to head into the ninth. 4-0 game. Mujica into pitch the ninth. He's struggled this year in real life and in this franchise. Figured I'd get him some work here in a kind of, not garbage time situation, but an unimportant situation. He picks up a strikeout on Kinsler, but Verlander continues to dominate. 2 away in the ninth, and he gets Ortiz to fly out to center. So that's going to do it. A complete game shutout, a 3-hit shutout, 10 Ks for Verlander, and he just shuts down the Red Sox. That was the story of the game. 4-0 is the final, and the Tigers win. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and as always, I'm out. Peace.